have got nothing to do with Nigeria info. So ensure that you read the details contained in the body of the headline and you are speaking accordingly.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
This morning we are going through the following platforms: The Punch, The Sun, The Nation, The Guardian, and independent newspapers. Let's get things started with The Punch. Petrol war fallout. NMDPRA, NUPRC bosses resign as Dangote's petition rocks sector. Ogun government cancels Awujale's selection process. Malami kicks after EFCC raids Kebbi Abuja homes. JAM to accredit 1,039 CBT centers for 2026 UTME. Federal government bans wood export, revokes licenses. Fresh storm brews over new tax law. Salaries, debt service gulp 105% of government revenue. For investors push for Lagos Calabar Highway concession. Insecurity, federal government NLC to meet in January. Burkina Faso frees detained Nigerian soldiers, aircraft. All these and more on the front page of The Punch. Moving on now to The Sun. Allegations by Dangote. NMDPRA boss bows to pressure, resigns. Tinubu nominates new DG. Tinubu may present 2026 budget Friday. Allegations by Dangote. NMDPRA boss resigns. Insecurity. NLC holds nationwide protests. Makinde debunks rumors of defection to APC. We are not intimidated by attacks on PDP, Benga Hashim. PDP leaders must reconcile to rescue Nigeria, says Wabara. 2027, ADC distributes membership registers in Ebonyi. There are worse countries than Nigeria, Pastor Itodo. House syndicates are undermining Tinubu's justice reform effort, Hashim. Banks face sanction over late customs duty remittance. All this and more on The Sun today. Let's move on now to The Nation. Burkina Faso releases 11 detained Nigerian Air Force personnel. Tinubu to Niger Delta leaders expect accelerated development. Ibas left 600 billion naira in Rivers account, says Fubara. Turkey-led PDP begs Nigerians for another chance. Court bars police from enforcing tinted glass permit policy. Farouk Komolafe resign as Tinubu nominates new CEOs for petroleum regulators. All this and more on The Nation today. Let's move on now to The Guardian. Tax reforms push back revenue crisis, threaten 2026 fiscal plan. NMDPRA Dangote face-off, Tinubu picks replacements as Komolafe Farouk resign. Reps probe FIRS France MOU on tax administration. At nationwide protest, NLC demands prosecution of financiers and to insecurity. Fault lines threaten constitutional reforms consensus as reps vote today. SGF suspends enforcement on alcohol sachets, PET bottles ban. Again, court asks IGP to suspend tinted glass policy. NDIC, why we revoked house sale contract with Senator Bunza. Nigeria, Central Europe launched new chamber to promote trade, investment. All these and more on the front page of The Guardian. And our final stop right here is the independent newspapers. Senate considers review of 2025 budget to 43.5 trillion naira. Oil weakness, VAT slump deepen Nigeria's fiscal squeeze. NLC members protest in Lagos, Abuja, Cross River, Zamfara, Enugu, others. Banditry. Victims' families beg Tinubu to investigate Taji's confession. Burkina Faso releases 11 Nigerian Air Force personnel after diplomatic engagement. Kebbi to sign MOUs with 22 investors February, target energy, agriculture, gold. All this and more on Independent today. Time to get to your reactions right now. We are streaming on the following platforms: YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation. But here are the numbers that you can call this morning to share your thoughts: 0700 951 0000, 08095974869, and for WhatsApp messages or voice notes, you can send it to this number: 08099930137. Please ensure you move away from your device once you call in or connect. Give your name, your location, and kindly go straight to share your thoughts. Let's get to you. You have 60 seconds before we go on a break. Good morning. All right. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
How was your night?
Good. How are you?
God bless you. God bless the performance. God bless all the callers I get here, Mr. Talassi and the Chikodi from Adia and Wata from Galatima. He's a lovely brother for National Nigeria Malawi.
Go ahead.
Faruku resign, allegation, petition by the Dangote, the good one. Because the way Nigeria's students are stolen our money. The money, the man is supposed to be resign and prosecute. And because how can I carry that kind of money go and pay for secondary school or secondary school?
Well, it's still an allegation and the case is being probed right now, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So he's innocent until proven guilty.
I didn't get you, sir.
I said the case is currently still being probed, so we have to wait for the results of the probe.
No, it's true. It's true. Because it's not true. You cannot resign.
All right.
Because the way our students have stolen the money.
This is the sound of someone who doesn't have to worry about life. It is the sound of a person who knows Leadway Health HMO covers him. No panic, no fear, just premium peace of mind. Leadway Health HMO's coverage is so good, you too can experience peace. Life happens, but with Leadway Health HMO, peace of mind is always within reach. For 3 years running, we've been recognized as Nigeria's best HMO because when it comes to your health, we've truly got you covered. Leadway Health, wealth, and more.
It begins with a whistle. One pass, one goal. One heartbeat, one passion, one beautiful game. And in every moment of joy, of triumph, of tears, media stands with us, cooling the heat of passion, warming the soul of celebration. Proud sponsor of the African Cup of Nations.
Medea, trusted by the best. classes, and so much more. So whether you're based in Nigeria or you just got back, if you want to party, chill, watch movies, travel, and even for lovebirds getting married, Yellowtide is here to turn up the vibe this season. The ginger will be unmatched. The vibe will be on point. The shutdown will be massive. No darling, don't miss the wave. Visit yellowtide.mtn.ng now to vibe with the Yellowtide.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? Eh? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so. You don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Hey, thank you Oga Luta. I don't dig kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemeta and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
Everybody get your happy place. Now be that thing with the tutorial your body well.
Hey now, my phone when I balance, go to watch Say Rubber shows on South Africa Magic and plenty other channels.
Yes, so for me, just feel me when I chill with my guy. The job we serve as our team take the play ball from AFCON 2025. Ghana League and other better league on top super sports.
Come to your own happy place this festive season with GoTV. Sharply go recharge your subscription today or arrange your own GoTV decoder for the new lower price of only 6,500 naira. Terms and conditions dey. GoTV, love it.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. It's 6:29 a.m. Let's get back to the phone lines and you move away from your device and go straight to your thoughts. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay.
My name is Jamilo Otaku.
Please go ahead, sir.
I want to make use of this opportunity to greet all the callers and you, the presenter, and Mr. Falas.
Thank you.
You see, my this thing is that about the tinted permit that court stopped police. The judge and the court that did, may God continue to bless him. Because we are not stopping police from enforcing their work, but extortion, that is where we are having problems. You cannot be charging people every year because their motor came with factory state tinted. It's totally unacceptable. And then for the tax reform, honestly, it's better to review, to keep down, to check what did they put that is not in that tax regime that they want to enforce on people on January. No matter what they want to do, let them do that. Something that will not make people out of their business and make people lose their money.
All right.
Because in not any country that will just come one day, start exploiting people left, right, and center, and the people will not react. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let's go on now to the live feed. Take some of your comments. At this time, Ima Atux says, somebody said that there are worse countries than Nigeria. We should compare ourselves with the best or do better and not with the worst to be worst, is what he says from Guagolada. And Festus Asibe says, personnel held in Burkina Faso released. I hope it is real for now, is the thought he's sharing. While Dr. Mrs. Omar Lebar says there should be no hiding place for corrupt people. Majority of our leaders have failed us. Nigerians are now having confidence meltdown, a situation of having little or no confidence in the system and its leadership. We earnestly pray for God to rescue us from bad leaders and bad governance. It is now that we realize that those years were better days compared to what we are seeing now that is making our hearts bleed. Let there be stiffer penalties for corrupt people in Nigeria, is what she ends her message with. And Economy Anna says Engineer Farouk should be invited for questioning by EFCC. Nigerians need to know whether the allegations leveled against him by Dangote are true. The anti-corruption watchdog should be serious about fighting corruption in Nigeria. And regarding Malami's case, what is EFCC still waiting for, is what he ends his message with. While NMDPRA corruption allegations. This is where Tinubu is doing well, is what St. Jude in Gwagwalada shares. And Asutex in Lube. I write on behalf of residents of Massacre area to express our concern regarding the recent electricity billing by AEDC. Since March 2025, power supply was restored to our area after several months of outage, and we sincerely appreciate them for their efforts. However, the decision to classify Massacre area under Band A tariff is of great concern to residents. Massacre is largely a suburban community with many residents living in face me I face you accommodations and surviving on daily income. The current average electricity bill of about 60,000 naira per month is extremely burdensome and clearly beyond what most households can afford. Given the economic realities of the residents, we humbly appeal to the AEDC management to kindly review this classification and return Massacre area to a more affordable tariff band that residents can reasonably sustain. We trust that this concern will be given due consideration in the interest of fairness and community welfare, is what Asotex sends in this morning. All right. Turaki begging Nigerians for another chance. He should go and beg his creator. Whatsoever a man sows, that he shall also reap. APC should learn from them, or else the same thing might play out, is what Ezekiel in Ushafa is saying today. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Bakar Salim Owalada.
Go ahead.
I greet Itodo from Southeast. I greet Benin. I greet all the callers, esteemed listeners, contributors of Nigeria. It is a good one. The head of the oil regulatory body, so in the call, he resigned honorably for the allegation. It's a good one. I don't go to raise the alarm and they bow to pay for these two bosses. But what we are saying is that don't go in his business practices. Most of his goods locally produced. They are doing the reach of common people, which we are raising alarm. Why shouldn't Dangote goods and services be affordable to millions of Nigeria? And Dangote detects healthy rivalry in every subsector is operating. That is an allegation, open allegation. So we want competition in all business sectors so that if they provide affordable goods and services, it will promote general prosperity. There will not be high stakes. Zuckerberg of Facebook is creating prosperity, and that's why showing philanthropic gestures, giving scholarship. But you can't be, your goods and services is not affordable, it's too expensive.
All right.
And you'll be doing philanthropic gestures. It's not equitable. Robbing the Peter to people.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Babaka. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Compliment of the season.
Wish you all the best. Thank you. Welcome.
How are you, the coffee man?
I'm good. How are you?
I know you are in black. My name is Mrs. Meza.
Go ahead.
So finally, Farouk resigned and his second after meeting Mr. President. Why did they allow him to resign? Why not fire him? So after the resignation, what next? To be fair and to be frank, my own opinion, I think we do select justice in this country. When some people said Wiki bought house in America, was there investigation? Question mark. The issue of humanitarian then, how far so far? Just to mention but a few. Now that Dangote decided to be a whistleblower, let us see if they will allow him peace to run his refinery. Why did I say so? When Mele Kyari was asked to go, I particularly called and said, let us see how far. After a while, no difference. It's not one person that is proposing anybody. It's a system. We can call it cartel or we call it cabal. So I want to just tell the federal government, now that you have started the Dangote Blue Whistle and somebody was asked to resign or he chose to resign, and we are saying they should investigate him. Nobody said they should leave him like that. Let it now be the law, the standard that we, going forward from that yesterday, we start investigating people. Even if you are a private person, you are doing your business. If we know that that particular business is worth 10 billion naira, and what you are doing is more than 100 billion, let us start once we start this, it will call corruption. But
All right.
Just as we. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Chukwude listening from Southeast Abia State.
Go ahead, sir. Welcome.
Greet all the caller. Itodo.
Yes, sir.
They don't suspend the enforcement on sachet alcohol.
Sachet and PET bottles, yes.
It don't reach about, let's say, 10 times where we say they don't try to ban this alcohol. Why? To enforce it? No go area. Simply because people were supposed to move the enforcement. Now police and soldier be. And these are sachet alcohol now the akoko. If you go for
no. So the enforcement is meant to be carried out by NAFDAC, but they have been told to, stay back first, following more consultations with stakeholders.
I know now they won't follow due process now, no be so.
Yes.
But there are many things they're supposed to do process where be say concern Nigeria citizens. If not me now, maybe this thing will affect me. They go enforce and sharp. To go tomorrow, they say they will go somewhere now, go back here, go carry court order. Can't enforce that particular thing because maybe let me know you know where I'm going. If we say maybe something where we say not affect them, people were supposed to move this enforcement. If for done they arrest people by now. That they go well done.
All right.
Not too much. Well done.
Thank you, Chukudi. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is Charles speaking.
Go ahead, sir.
The suspension of the petroleum whatever I think it's a normal. Where the Abbott...
What's the petroleum whatever you're referring to, and what suspension are you speaking of?
The two directors that were suspended...
They resigned.
From the petroleum whatever. What I am saying is that suspending them is not enough. And even the other Lemakari, the former NMPC boss, all of them should be brought to book. And I also want to tell Engineer David Omali that instead of being the work minister, I think he should pick the appointment of being the spokesperson of the president. Because what he's doing more every day is more of social media talk. We are from the southeast. David Omali has only one vote. He can vote to whoever he wants. He can't be speaking for the people of the southeast every day. Because he wants to retain his job. We have all the records. Let him continue. The record of what he did as a governor in every state is there. Every killing and so many things that happen, we have them. And he should continue. Let them continue to praise whoever. We are from the southeast. If there is anything that has changed, we are the people that will say, oh, in this area there has been improvement. But him every day coming, I know he wants to retain his job. Let them continue.
All right, Charles.
Itodo is the Messiah, is the Jesus Christ. Let them continue to praise him. We are not even interested. Take care.
All right, thank you, Charles. Let's get to some voice notes. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Deacon Itodo. Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Muazu John Lasisi. I'm recording from Jigo in Buhari, Abuja. Dangote alleged allegation, and quickly they resign. Are they trying to escape being probed? They should be picked up immediately. That is just it. They cannot escape being probed. Nigeria, we are watching how it will go. That is just the truth. And about the new tax law, we are prepared for the eventuality. The tax is not the problem. What has ever worked in Nigeria? Some people will enrich themselves through it, through the proceed. That is just the truth. Even though that you are supposed to monitor it, we begin to enrich themselves. That is Nigeria for you. God will help us. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Good morning, Sir Itodo. My name is Abila. Sending this voice note from Central area. Farouk resigns after Dangote called him out as regards, outrageous payment of tuition fees for his 4 children. Mr. Itodo, this country is, is God that will help us. Must you be called out for your wrongdoing? The North is a problem in this country. So you could see how somebody spent billions of...
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Omar Oduduwa. I'm transmitting from Gwagwalada, Abuja. Downstream MD resigned amid allegation. Okay? We know he has resigned, but he should go and clear himself. He should clear his integrity. He should go and defend himself. If truly the allegation is true, he should be brought to justice. This should not be a matter of bow and go or go and sin no more. Your sins are forgiven. He should present himself for the probe. Yes, that is what we want. This is the same man that accused Dangote fuel that is not good that time before, that the fuel is not good for vehicle. After washing and setting, the fuel is okay. It's the same person that don't want to sell crude oil to Dangote. After Tinubu said he should be selling to him, they said he will not sell it to him in naira. He should be buying it in dollars. Why are we like this? This is anti-progressive human being. So he should face the probe and clear his name. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
All right, 6:43 a.m. right here. We're looking at the headlines and getting your reactions. Then let's get to a point where if somebody from a region in the country does something wrong or there are allegations against them, doesn't mean that everybody from that region is guilty, thereby grouping them as being the problem of the country. Don't do that. It's that person, the experience is peculiar to them. We'll wait for the outcome of the probe. If they're found guilty, it will be made public. If they're found innocent, it will be made public. Let's wait. Let's not just jump into conclusions and say, oh, because they are from XYZ part of the country, it means everybody from that part of the country is the problem of the country. That's unfair to others who are not even in that boat with that person. Let's do better, okay? Let's move on now to a few more of your reactions. The phone lines first. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Jacob, calling from Dubai.
Go ahead, Jacob.
This issue of Farouk that resigned, the fact that he resigned doesn't mean that he committed fraud or allegation against him.
Jacob, please move away from that device. It's distracting.
Okay, sorry. So you just want to maintain his name so that anything we do to be transparent, because if you remain in office, people will think that he's influencing me. That is what he's supposed to do, and we did the right thing. One thing I want to say here, what the I have just said earlier, this man, this Farouk, you can see now that he's very transparent. The guy look at him. Because like me today, if somebody lay allegation against me, I'm holding a particular office, I will resign. Then I will not pursue the case. Because if I remain there to pursue, people will believe that I'm influencing me because I'm still in position. So we did the right thing. People should not condemn me for doing that. Okay, regarding to the issue of this Nigerian soldiers, I thank God they have been released from where they are held there
because
of the illegal movement into the territory of another country. You see, we should not be exposing our military men to outsiders.
Right.
They should be very, very careful in their movement in the air, because moving in the air is one of the most risky things too. So we thank God that they have been released to us.
All right.
That's my submission. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Itodo.
Good morning.
I'm Olatuji calling from Cuba.
Welcome, sir.
I want to say Mr. Farouk resign is not all. Because why don't we ask ourselves, why GoTV is still not doing pay as you go? Why in South Africa the call rate is free or low? Why? Because these our senators to screen another person on board as remain as the regulator, they remain as the capitalist. Because why is this? Because there is no infrastructure on ground. And why will somebody, and this MDR is an organ of government, the senator also is an organ of government, it's a party of a thing. Why will somebody go and import infrastructure, and the import authority are also organ of government?
Well, what exactly are you reacting to, so I understand what point you're getting at?
I'm referring to the Farouk that resigning is not all. Because why? This senator that will screen another person coming on board are also supposed to be the regulator, but they stand as capitally. And I want to say the MDR is an organ of government. Why also them? They are also a organ of government.
All right.
So when somebody spend money on infrastructure to bring things in order, and you say you have a state, you can't live where you don't sow.
All right.
The Senate, they stand as the capitally, friend to the organ, to the head of MDR. Why don't we ask ourselves, why is network free or cement low in Ghana? Because there is a good business transaction.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. What you're referring to right there is the NMDPRA. That's where he resigned his position from. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, Itodo.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. I remember humble self for Bakar Ali. I'm calling from PW Kubwa.
Welcome.
Itodo.
Yes, sir.
One of the puppet of the oil cabals down. More to go. Dangote, please continue to. If this is what monopoly is, I want monopoly to continue. I hope you are aware that some part of Lagos are already buying fuel less than 750 per liter. So I hope our own Edma's bonus will come before tomorrow. At least. Itodo.
Yes.
I heard you talking with, I think, Uncle Abakar from Gwagwalada. Is there anybody who resigned in Nigeria just like that? If you observe the style of this government, if they sack somebody, they will say he resigned. Like giving soft landing to their appointees. Because the Hausa man say, if there's no hole, what brought about hole in the discussion? Why will he just resign when there is nothing to indict him?
Is there anything shameful about being sacked, being fired from your job if you're not delivering on that job? Wouldn't that serve as a deterrent to other people to do better or also face the same fate? Why would we need to shield it in resignation? No, I'm just asking to get a bit of understanding to that.
Well, I don't know why the current government choose this part. Ganduji, they say sack on health ground. He resigned on health ground.
But my point is, hold on,
family matter.
Abubakar, hold on. Yes. My point is, why can't we take the government's word for it? If they say they resigned, okay? As opposed to trying to assume, or maybe they were fired from the position, or whatever it is that played out.
The sequence of events. That is what will tell you whether they resign or not.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Like that minister from Enugu, his own, you can call his own resignation in the toil. Because in fact, he was also sacked because there was forgery, allegation of forgery. So, almost sack, no anything like this. I pass away, they pay $5 million for insurance secondary.
Are you there?
The say you don't pay 6 months in advance.
Abubakar, that has not been proven, so you have to wait, all right, until details are released regarding that. And, we have to also take his word for it. But until then, it's one word against the other. Let's run through the live feed right now and take some of your comments. At this time, we're streaming on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. There is no shame in being sacked. Good morning is what Hafsat sends in. Farouk has resigned. Good one. What's happening with Yahya Bello's case? May the will of God prevail in Nigeria is what Tajuddin Soyebi on YouTube sent in. And Oluwagbote Mia De Diron says, fish doesn't get rotting from the tail, while bad roots can never produce good fruit. Hence the need for radical overhaul and reform of our petroleum sector, particularly starting with leaders and managers therein. While Napoleon Abalaka says NMDPRA DG bows out due to pressure. I hope he's going to EFCC to clear himself. God bless Nigeria. While, Moazu, took a message earlier. Moses Chukwunajo, good morning, watching from Anambra State. How's the weather up there? Good or down there? It's down south, yeah? Okay, yeah. How's the weather there in Umuhu? Good? Cold or still rainy? Because it still rains in some part of the country right now. Let's look at what's happening on WhatsApp at this time. Good morning. Resigned. Farouk resigned over allegations. It's a good one, but resigning is not enough. Nigerians are interested in knowing the outcome of the investigation. The probe should not be swept under the carpet. God bless Nigeria. Mekochi Isiaka Jojo from FCC Road in Buhari. All right. Pius in Maitama says, the man of God telling us that what their worst countries than Nigeria. What is the good message? Should Nigeria be among the worst? Is the question that Pius is asking. The abrupt resignation of Farouk Ahmed and Benga Kamalafe, former chiefs of Nigeria's midstream and downstream and upstream petroleum regulators, amid allegations of corruption and economic sabotage, suggests a potential cover-up as opposed to genuine accountability. Accused of abuse of office, illicit enrichment, and undermining local refining through buyers licensing, Ahmed faces an ongoing ICPC probe, while Kamalafe's exit appears linked. Mere resignation without prosecution, common in Nigeria, often followed by redeployment, perpetuates impunity, erodes investor confidence, and celebrates graft. Prosecuting them risks exposing complicit higher-ups, threatening systemic collapse. True justice demands consequences, not evasion, is what Wale Fatinla shares this morning. Welcome.
Deacon Itodo, good morning. My name is Triple D, sending this voice message from Waru. Well, Farouk bows to pressure. That is a good one. And let the justice take its course. And from there, we'll be able to know how our leaders are managing the resources of this country that belongs to us all. On the issue of Maleme Kika's EFCC right, it's a clear definition of all our leaders that are holding a various position should always do the right thing, because one day, whether you do the right thing or wrong thing, you will definitely account for it. But let the law take its course. Have a wonderful day. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria Info.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Itodo. Good morning, Nigeria Info family. Good morning, all the listeners of Nigeria Info. Mr. Itodo, this is Abdullah Ahmad, aka Babangida, recording live from Asokoro. Mr. Itodo, I'm together with what Mrs. Omeza said, matter of investigating and whatever. But for we to achieve all those kind of things, I heard that she said talk about cartel controlling the system or cabal. Yeah, it's true. And Kuma, for us to achieve all those things, we have to stay away from all those Oibos, those colonization people.
All right. Catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning.
What is greater than wealth? A name